Hey guys, me again doing another little update here. So, I showed you last time how to use the tegaderm patches to cover up the gel and basically like seal it and make a little patch. I'm refining some of the advice that I gave you because I've had some mishaps in the past couple of weeks, and I've also done a little bit more reading and figured out some good ways of making this work. So, mainly the issue that I've been having are leaks. Because this is a very thin membrane little bandage, and if you push on it, if you're wearing tight pants, that shit'll bust, and that translates to having like gel seeping through the tape and leaking everywhere. Also, the type of tape, as I found out, is super important. The type I was using before is not the best, and I've got this way better stuff now. It's a bit more expensive, but you don't need nearly as much, so it's a nice trade-off. You want the waterproof, this is NextCare brand, but basically you want like a thick, like waterproof plastic bandage. You don't want just the basic gauze tape. It does hurt your skin more, kind of sucks, but again, it's waterproof, it seals better, you don't need to layer and layer, you can just use one layer of this shit. Generally doesn't peel as much either. I think it works better. But you do have to be more careful with it, which is a thing. I just realized I'm out of everything! So that sucks, but that's okay because I have one patch, so I can do one of my 4 pumps for the day, and then I'm gonna run immediately to the store, get more of these, and come back so I can go do the other 3. Fuck. Shit, that's really bad. Okay, so calves. I'm gonna be thighs. These are my thighs. Calves are the lower part of my leg. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna do it up here on this side and then on the other side, but I'm just gonna do this side right now. I did 2 pumps on each and tried to only use 2 patches to save money. Don't waste your time. It's going to burst. Inevitably, it's going to burst. So it's better to just seal your fucking leg with 1 pump per patch. That's 4 every time. If you're a trans man that has a lot of sex, you know, at this point it might just be easier to like just take a shower or try to time your doses according to how soon you plan on having sex, because shit, man, this shit sucks. Like, I know showering wastes the dosage, but honestly, if you're that worried about sexual activity, it might just be better. At this point, because I'm gonna be real, this is a pain in my ass, but I do this for multiple reasons, so, you know, yeah. Like, I got a show today, and I can't, like, yeah, that's going into some personal stuff. I'm gonna do this first and then I'll talk about how I've been lately. But, so I'm just gonna do 1 pump per patch. I'm gonna put the 1 pump. I am not wearing gloves! God, I'm ridiculous. Last night, I got excited because I found out that the premiere for the movie I was an extra for, Us, came out. And my ass got so excited I didn't realize that the premiere's not until next Thursday, the 21st. I thought it was last night. So I bought the tickets and we showed up at the theater and no one was there and we were like, and then the dude at the fucking thing is just like, this doesn't come out for another, like, week, dude. Oops. I was so excited. I'm sorry, it's just the movie's so great and I've been seeing nothing but, like, posts and, like, whatnot, you know, hyping it up, and, you know, the premiere at SXW was apparently really cool. This is apparently just a really good movie, and I'm so happy to hear that. But anyway, so back to all this. I've been a space cadet for the last day or 2. Actually, I've been a space cadet since Shitty Band Night, the other night, which was hilarious, and you can check out my band Instagram at Tranarchy and Gayhem if you want to check that out. That was a very fun show. But yeah, back to this. I'm a space cadet and I can't remember shit today. But yeah, we're gonna do 1 little pump right here. And then I'm gonna, of course, as usual, just take it right out of the wrapper here. I haven't changed anything about applying this, so that's cool. We're just gonna do the same thing as before and just kind of gently place it onto the leg. I find with this specific area of the leg, it's best to place the patch long ways like this, or like, you know, horizontally rather than vertically, It just lays over the thigh a little bit better, I noticed, and it just seems to apply better that way. So, this is the correct way you want to have it. You want to have a nice, firm little bubble in the middle, but with definite sealed space around the edges. You don't want the gel to be up near the edges like I fucked up last time. See, I'm almost a little worried about this area right here, but this is a good, like, centimeter more of the bandage under this paper. But yeah, you want the nice little... I'm not pointing the camera where I should be pointing it, am I? There we go. Ish. Yeah, so you want that bubble. You want it to be nice and sealed. Go ahead and peel that off there. Whoops. Oops. Oh, and there we go. So that's how you want this to look. Nice and sealed. You can move your leg and there's like a little movement there, but it's not too tight. My room's a mess. Everything's a mess in my life right now. And then of course we're just going to seal this up with the tape really quick. Pull out my scissors. And yes, I am using a stink, like, proof marijuana bag for my gel. It seals well, so I figure I put all my, like, gel-related stuff in there so nobody has to risk exposure for any reason. Because, you know, I live with kids and stuff, and I want to be super careful, and they can't open those bags anyway. And they don't know what those bags are for, so it's fine! My dad was pretty pissed about it, though. Quick little side note, what you're hearing right now is that stupid album I've been working on for the past several months. I decided to put it in the background today of my video. So if you're liking what you're hearing, you can go ahead and check it out. I really doubt it, but, you know, like, yeah, whatever. I posted it on Bandcamp. You can find the whole thing. You'll be looking up Poopsie, Poopsi. Yeah, that album cover and name literally just came from a kid's toy that my sisters had that I thought was kind of fucking hilarious. But yeah, head on over to Bandcamp to check that out if you'd like to hear what I have been idling doing for the past several months in my free time. It's kind of great. It's also kind of fucking terrible. But I'm proud of it regardless. I need sharper scissors than the kids' safety scissors. Ugh. Snippy snip. Yeah, tonight is the How's These Queers benefit that me and some friends, mainly Marion, who has been doing like a bulk of the work. I love you, Marion, thank you. And also Max and some other Gilman folks. We're putting together a fund sort of to help me and Max get a house, because Max is kind of in like a difficult living situation that I don't really feel comfortable describing, but I know that he's kind of like looking to have a safer, more inclusive household and to be independent and on his own now that he's an adult. And me, I'm just kind of in a shitty living situation and my family's still awaiting being evicted. I actually have more complicated stuff on that right now, but I don't really want to talk about it. Let's just leave it at, I need to get out of this house. But let's see, that's not the right. Where's the bag that I put the trash in? I know it's around here. Fuck. It's this one. It's cool. I can get that. Rambling on and on. Anyway, so we want to move out and be independent and also be able to have a space that we can open up to other queers. I don't know why I didn't put that in this. Whatever. So come to the benefit tonight at 924 Gilman Street in Berkeley. It will be my band, Doc and the Parasites, Scorpio Moon, a band called Carpet Munchers. The name alone is wonderful to me. And my other band with Zia. I think we're going by Dumpster Kids now. That's my acoustic project. So you actually get to hear some softer vocals. Ever since I've been on T, I've been a little more comfortable with my voice, so I've been doing more singy-sing stuff, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's about all I have to say, really, about this stuff. Yeah, life's pretty good for me right now. I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, right, yes, the reason why I don't want to skip my dose specifically for me too much is because I've been kind of experiencing a little bit of an emotional wave when I either am late or, you know, miss a dose on my testosterone. Last week I had a situation where I accidentally forgot a day, And the following day, after that day, I realized that I hadn't done it. And before I did my testosterone, I had like a major panic attack resurgence. And that hasn't happened to me in a couple of months, whereas it used to happen all the time before testosterone. So it's definitely a dysphoria thing for the most part, but also kind of just like an emotional, like, stability thing. Yeah, that wasn't too good. I feel like it's kind of like, I feel like most trans men experience that to some varying degrees, some more than others. But it was personally really uncomfortable for me, so that's why I'm trying my best to make sure I've got my dose every day. So anyway, right before I go, I just want to like show you what this should definitely look like. I'm going to stand up this time since you couldn't really see very well, but see, I've got this all nice and patched up here. You want it so that it's not taut. You see how I can push it down and you can kind of see where the gel is and it kind of makes a little bit of a blister. You don't want it so tight that it's stretching over the plastic because that'll rip it, but you want it to be kind of like loose-ish so that there's room for the gel to move under the patch. Now, you don't want to wear anything skin tight, and you maybe shouldn't put anything in, your pockets or anything in this particular area. You don't want anything to press up against this right now because it could rupture the bubble. In a couple of hours, when the gel starts to, absorb through the skin, it should be a little bit better, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it that much. But the first couple of hours in particular, you want to be careful that the gel doesn't rupture. There's one more thing I need to show, but I don't know if you can see it from here. See, peeling skin is a thing that's been happening because I keep applying it in the same places on my thighs, and I need to not do that. Rotate the areas in which you apply your gel. A little bit of skin irritation and peeling is inevitable because it literally thins the skin. That's part of what it does. So be aware of that. But, yeah. That sucks, but it's also part of the gel. So, if you're getting that, don't worry. You don't have some crazy rare skin condition. You're not going to die. It's just a side effect, and it kind of stinks. Non-scented lotion is great because it won't irritate the skin. I've got really sensitive skin, so when I used a regular lotion, it was like, ah! But I used just like a non-scented moisturizer on it, and that works out really well and helps with some of the irritation. You might see like little bits of redness, or I actually have had a little bit of bruising from ripping off the tape too hard. Again, the waterproof medical tape, this stuff, it's a bit thicker, it sticks to the skin a little bit better, so it's also a little harder to peel off, and it kind of hurts a little more. But yeah, owie. Kind of just the labor that we go through as trans men to get through this shit, right? Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's my life right now. I'm going to continue to do my thing, and I will talk to everybody soon. Keep an eye on my YouTube and Instagram and whatever, because I'll be posting a video about the show tonight, and then, yeah, we'll see you soon. And, yeah, sorry I annoyed the shit out of you with my terrible music this time. I will post another video soon. I'm rambling at this point. Goodbye. Fuck.